Ireland produced a stirring and composed display to defeat Scotland 43-21 in a thrilling clash in the Six Nations Championship, securing the coveted Triple Crown and keeping their hopes of winning the title alive. In front of a passionate home crowd at Aviva Stadium in Dublin, the hosts combined attacking brilliance with defensive resilience to overcome a dangerous Scottish side that had entered the match full of confidence. The result not only ensured Ireland retained the Triple Crown, awarded to the best performing team among the home nations, but also placed them firmly in contention for the championship as attention now turns to the final round of fixtures. Electric start sets the tone. The game exploded into life almost immediately, producing 3 tries within the opening 10 minutes in a breathtaking start that left supporters scrambling to keep up with the action. Ireland struck first after just 2 minutes when fly-half Jack Crowley orchestrated a superb attacking move. Slick passing and clever decoy runners created space for fullback Jamie Osborne, who surged over the try line beneath the posts to give the hosts an early lead. Crowley calmly added the conversion to put Ireland ahead 7-0. Scotland responded almost instantly. Just 3 minutes later, the visitors spread the ball wide following a quick attacking phase. The move found lightning-fast winger Darcy Graham on the right flank, and he darted past the Irish defence to score. Fly-half Finn Russell converted to level the contest at 7-7. The early exchange signaled that fans were in for a thrilling encounter. Ireland quickly regained control through their powerful forward play. A well-executed line-out led to a driving maul that marched relentlessly toward the Scottish try line. Hooker Dan Sheehan peeled off the back of the maul and grounded the ball to restore Ireland's advantage. Crowley's conversion made it 14-7. Brilliance brilliance extends the lead. Ireland continued to look sharp and dangerous in attack, capitalizing on their momentum midway through the first half. With only 18 minutes played, the hosts struck again. After several phases of patient build-up play, the ball was released to winger Robert Buluchan. The speedster showed impressive footwork and acceleration, bursting through a defensive gap before sprinting over the try line from around 25 meters out. Although the conversion attempt drifted wide, Ireland had established a commanding 19-7 lead and looked firmly in control of proceedings. Despite Scotland's reputation as one of the most dangerous attacking sides in the tournament, Ireland's defensive organisation proved formidable. The hosts applied consistent pressure at the breakdown and tackled aggressively, preventing Scotland from finding rhythm during the remainder of the first half. While the contest remained entertaining with both teams attempting expansive rugby, the scoring dried up before halftime. Ireland headed into the break with a 19-7 advantage, satisfied with their early attacking efficiency and disciplined defensive effort. Scotland's search for a comeback. Scotland entered the match brimming with confidence after their explosive attacking display against France's national rugby union team the previous week, when they racked up an impressive 50 points. However, replicating that form against a determined Irish side proved difficult. At the start of the second half, the visitors attempted to inject urgency into their play, increasing the tempo and probing for weaknesses in Ireland's defensive line. Yet the Irish defence remained resolute, with players like Tadhg Beirne proving especially disruptive at the breakdown. Beirne's work in the rucks repeatedly slowed Scottish ball and frustrated their attacking flow. Eventually, though, Scotland managed to produce a moment of brilliance. After sustained pressure deep inside Irish territory, Finn Russell demonstrated his trademark creativity. Spotting a gap in the defensive line, the fly-half slipped through the Irish defence and touched down for a vital try in the 51st minute. Russell converted his own score, narrowing the deficit to 19-14 and breathing new life into Scotland's challenge. Ireland responded with composure. Russell's try briefly swung momentum in Scotland's favour, but Ireland responded in impressive fashion. Just minutes after conceding, Ireland struck again through replacement lock Dara Murray, who was making his debut in the championship. Following a series of powerful carries and quick phases, Murray crashed over the try line to extend Ireland's lead. The score highlighted Ireland's depth and composure under pressure, particularly from players stepping up on the international stage, yet Scotland refused to fade away. In response, they launched an attacking sequence that showcased their ability to play expansive rugby. After multiple phases and clever offloads, flanker Rory Darge powered through the defence to score a crucial try. The conversion brought the scoreline to 26-21, setting up a tense final quarter with Scotland suddenly believing a comeback was possible. O'Brien seals the victory as the match entered its closing stages. Both teams pushed for control in what had become an increasingly physical contest. Ireland ultimately delivered the decisive blow in the 69th minute. After building sustained pressure in Scotland's half, winger Tommy O'Brien received the ball out wide and finished superbly in the corner. Crowley added the conversion, restoring Ireland's two-score advantage and shifting the momentum firmly back in the hosts' favour. Moments later, Crowley extended the lead further by slotting a penalty following a Scottish infringement at the ruck. The 3 points proved crucial, pushing Ireland's lead beyond reach and effectively securing the Triple Crown. With the match nearing its conclusion, Ireland delivered one final moment of attacking brilliance. Late flourish caps dominant display in the dying minutes. Tommy O'Brien struck again to add gloss to Ireland's impressive victory, receiving the ball with space ahead of him. The winger unleashed a burst of pace that left the Scottish defence trailing in his wake. He sprinted clear to score a spectacular try, sending the Aviva Stadium crowd into celebration. Crowley converted from the touchline to complete the scoring and seal a comprehensive 43-21 triumph. The final whistle confirmed Ireland's emphatic victory and their continued dominance over their home nation's rivals in recent years. Triple Crown secured once again. The win ensured Ireland retained the prestigious Triple Crown, an achievement that carries significant pride in the context of the Six Nations. Ireland have held the trophy since 2022, and this latest victory reinforced their status as one of the strongest teams in Northern Hemisphere rugby. Beyond the symbolic achievement, the result also has major implications for the championship standings. Ireland now sit at the top of the table, keeping their hopes of lifting the Six Nations title alive heading into the final round of matches. Their focus will now shift to a crucial showdown in Paris against France's national rugby union team, a match that could ultimately determine the fate of the championship. Scotland settle for third place. For Scotland, the defeat was a disappointing conclusion to what had been a promising campaign. Team line: UPS Ireland fielded a strong starting 15 featuring Jamie Osborne at fullback, with Robert Baloucoune, Gary Ringrose, Stuart McCloskey and Tommy O'Brien forming the back line. Jack Crowley partnered Jamison Gibson Park in the halfbacks, while Captain Caelan Doris led a powerful forward pack alongside Josh van der Flier and Jack Conan. The pack was anchored by experienced players such as Tadhg Byrne, Joe McCarthy, Tadhg Furlong, Dan Sheehan and Tom O'Toole. Scotland's lineup included Blair Kinghorn at fullback, with Darcy Graham, Hugh Jones, Sione Tuipulotu and Kyle Stein across the back line. Finn Russell directed play at fly half alongside scrum half Ben White, while the forward pack featured Jack Dempsey, Rory Darge and Matt Fagerson among others. Match officials: the match was officiated by referee Luke Pearce, supported by assistant referees Angus Gardner and Damien Schneider. The television match official was Andrew Jackson, while Ian Tempest served as the foul play review officer. Looking ahead for Ireland, this performance showcased their ability to combine attacking flair with defensive discipline, a combination that will be essential as they pursue championship glory. The victory over Scotland demonstrated the depth of their squad, with both established stars and emerging players contributing to the result. As attention now turns to the decisive final round of the Six Nations, Ireland will travel to Paris knowing that another strong performance could secure one of rugby's most prestigious titles.